From Johnson Center on the University of New Mexico campus, home of the Lobos, it's the Noontime Legends Game of the Week. Hi everyone, I'm Steve Martin, brought to you today, literally, by the new Toyota RAV4. Today, two squads of Noontime Legends players will meet right here behind us on the Ox Gym floor, just like they do every Tuesday and Thursday during the noon hour. We watched the 10-player profiles, so Paul, talk about how they will be matched up right here.
All right, Steve, so I think the backcourts are the most interesting here. You got four good guards between the two squads. The black shirt team has youth and speed in Mark Harrell and Daniel Begay, both in their 30s. The gold shirts have the experience, though. Alex Paramo, Rod Lansing, two of the smartest players in the NTL. Overall, black has a little more firepower with the high jumping center John Hartshorn, who'll match up against gold's big guy Ryan Lindquist. And black has this very artful player Ryan Swanson. Ben Begay, also good solid for the black utility player, rounding out that squad. For gold, Juan Larrañaga is a bit of a mystery, hasn't played in some time, and then you've got the elder statesman Herb McDonald in there, and if he hits a few, gold will stay close in this ball game. And we're ready to go here, Steve.
All right, we're going all the way to 9 by ones instead of a timed situation here. You could call it a cage match if you want. And black will have the ball to start it out. Ball moving out front. Nice screen. And they get right to the heart of things. Off on the wing.
That's Ben Begay, and this is a really nice, basically pick and roll. And Alex Paramo drops into the lane because he's wanting to help with Hartshorn. That's leaving Begay open on the elbow here. Hartshorn has a nice look-away pass. And this is a shot Ben can make. And he does it right there. Give them the early lead.
All right, Lansing brings it up into front court. And here's the gold team as they get it down into front court. It's knocked away. And black will have it back on the miscue. Mark Harrell sometimes will change speeds on you, and all of a sudden he'll just see if you're paying attention. Crosses through the lane. Back to the top. There's the shot. Now that's a three-point shot, basically, all activity, and that's probably the biggest development in the game right now.
And that's Daniel Begay. He only gets one for this in the single-point system.
2-0, black in the lead here early on. We go to 9 by ones. Down to the front court, Larrañaga up and under. Now, he hasn't played in a while.
He hasn't been playing for a couple of years. He openly says he was here for the filming. But he's a very smart player. Notice how he goes right to the open spot. Harrell tries to double up on Alex, and that's not an easy shot to make.
All right, now here's black, and there's the drive by Mark Harrell. Now, normally he's waiting to see somebody to pass to.
But I think he was a little embarrassed by Juan beating him on the baseline down the court the time before, so he says, okay, I'm going to take this to the hoop.
Well, black staked out an early lead, 3-1 over a goal. Time for a quick NTL studio update. We have highlights from other NTL action from Lou Tilley.
All right, Steve Martin, thank you. From other recent Ox Gym action, red versus blue. Red's Jason Galloway with the ball. Nice blind pass to a wide-open Donald Martinez. Joe Lovato couldn't get there before Martinez knocks it down for one of Red's 5 scores in the game. Another look here. Galloway's glance right freezes the defense, setting up a shot that Martinez can make. Next, it's Galloway again, helped only a little by a Paul Ingles pick on Rich Wood. Galloway works through the paint, pulls the trigger, and uses all the rim, and gets it. Again, Galloway does this pretty much on his own against good defense from Wood. Fades back just enough as he works into the lane to get the shot off, and again, dances all around the iron. The red pulls out to an early lead. Blue comes back now. Tim Gutierrez, maybe burned on the last bucket, gets the first of 2 down the stretch for Blue. Gutierrez, Iceman for Blue, puts him up by 1 with time running out. Donald Martinez tries to add a game-time basket to his 2 earlier, but rims and out. John Hartshorn's tap attempt just off. Blue tops Red 6-5 as the 12-minute running clock expires to hold the winner's court. Let's send it back to Steve Martin and Paul Ingles with the NTL Game of the Week.
All right, thanks, Lou. And as you see, a reminder of the wall, no dunking or
hanging. It doesn't happen much in our league.
It doesn't, but it's always nice to know what the rules are.
3-1 black over gold, Steve.
And this is Rod Lansing. He's got it. And his shot is rebounded back right to him. Rod gets the score, and it's now
3-2. Watch the pump fake that gets Ryan Swanson up in the air. That's a signature Rod Lansing move.
Daniel Begay has it down in the front court. Begay, the youngest player in this league, and in underneath, this is Ryan Swanson, and probably has the best fundamentals in traffic.
He's a wonderful shooter, very creative player. Watch Rod Lansing almost make the steal. Rod is known for his team defense. He's moving toward the ball if you can have a crack at it. Nice little fadeaway banker. It's a shot that Ryan can make.
Lansing ahead. Paramo up and under. Yaronega couldn't get over the defender that time.
Oh, nice pass.
There's Hartshorn.
Now this is Daniel Begay with a really nice hard bounce pass, perfectly placed for John to keep moving down the court. That's about the halfway mark, Steve.
Well, so far it's been Black in the lead in this game, as we have halftime coming your way next, and we're going to turn it back over to Lou Tilley, who's back with some NTL highlights from recent games. Black in the lead by 3.
Okay, Steve and Paul, we've got more highlights from other games played earlier here in the Aux Gym and recently elsewhere. Rod Lansing in our Game of the Week. Here he is on the purple squad with a running banker. Better slow this down. If you're going to see the speedy Lansing crossover dribble and banks it basically over 3 defenders for the score, purple on top. Joe Lovato for blue signals for some pick help from Rich Wood. Runs right past Bruce Sharon for the score with a nice soft touch to finish. Other end, Lansing again. To Sharon on the wing, who thinks shot for a sec, then finds Flegg in the corner. What would be a 3-pointer in any league? Flegg on another purple possession. Now this time misses. Joe Lovato pulls the board, and we'll stop it there. Change the camera angle here. Joe about to board, but look at Rich Wood, top of the screen, about to break. Lovato then will turn and fire the pass in front of the breaking Wood. Rod Lansing, the only hope to catch Wood, almost does, but Wood finishes for the basket. Wasn't good enough, though. Game point for a purple win, if they can get it. Flegg to Sharon, low post to Lansing from beyond the arc, and it's the game winner. Lovato just gives Rod a little too much room, expecting the drive. That's when Lansing can burn you. Swish, game, purple 9, blue 6. Another purple squad on the winner's court facing red. And you're seeing 70-year-old Herb McDonald knock down his patented 14-footer. This is classic stuff. Bounce pass from Flegg. No one challenges Herb. All too often, he'll step up, fire, and hit it, and heads back down the floor. Herb McDonald. Jason Galloway, though, will respond on a break for red. It'll find our own Paul Ingles, who handles the hot pass and has the angle to bank it in. Galloway gets a lot of juice on this to get it past Rod Lansing, and then Ingles hits the square over McDonald, basket red. Keep red in the hunt. Purple, though, gets another shot from Herb McDonald's very favorite spot, and purple just had too much talent for red this time, winning 8-3. Rod Lansing and crew retire from the winner's court with another win, and it's back to real work at UNM for Lansing and the Noontime Legends. Here's Alex Paramo football pass to Paul Guerin, who swoops in past Matt Bernstein for green, take an early edge on red. And Paul tries to get his lunchtime cardio on the long run back on D. It's another green possession, and this time it's Alex playing catch with Donald Martinez hitting the shot he hasn't hit yet in our featured game that Steve and Paul are calling. Green up early here. But red has 3 top-tier scorers led by Curtis Vigil, who keeps control of his dribble, pops his patented 10-footer to keep red in it. Next team up, waiting for the winner right here. Daniel Begay looking inside for Vigil, who sees Bonifacio and Gallardo on the wing, and little Bonnie lets it fly and does the Bonnie head shake on his way back down the floor. Time running out in this one now. Daniel Begay, inside pass to Matt Bernstein, pulls the defense to him, leaving Daniel open to end it, and he does. Red 9, green 5. That's the Nutty Crunch Cereal halftime report. Nutty Crunch Cereal. It's nutty, it's crunchy, it's cereal. Back now to Steve Martin and Paul Ingles with the second half of our black-gold featured matchup. Black up 5-2, back in the Aux Gym.
All right, thank you, Lou, and welcome back. We're about ready to get going in the second half, but before we get going, we're going to talk about what happened in the first half here as Black has a 5-2 lead over Gold, and they're getting some pretty good play out of some people, and also the ball movement is very good for the Black team.
And balanced scoring, that just jumps right out. Each one's got a basket, so that's great play, great team play, getting the most out of everybody on the court. Gold has to shoot a little bit better, not turn the ball over as often, and Black has to just fall off of that hot shooting performance. 50% in this league is pretty darn good.
All right, here we go. It's going to be Gold ball as we take over the second half. And this is going to be Rod Lansing, interestingly enough, matched up in there by Ryan Swanson. And there's a nice outside shot.
Paramo finally breaks through. He missed 3 in the first half. I heard him saying, get in there a few times. But he finally finds the mark here on a nice feed from Ryan Lindquist, who plays that post position classically. Get the ball inside, pop it out to who's open.
And Alex is a guy who has kind of learned the game on the run, and the results have been very good for him.
Grew up in New York City, basketball city.
All right, Mark Harrell gets the ball, takes it right to the foul line and fires.
Actually, Herb McDonald's supposed to be hopping up, but nobody quite gets to Harrell. That's an easy 10-footer for him.
Gold back with the ball, trailing by 3. Herb McDonald, who sometimes portrays himself as a diversionary shooter when people concentrate on other players inside. Lansing shot rebounded there by Harrell. Harrell takes it length of the court. On the second pass, Hartshorn can't finish. Harrell turns, it's weak, and it goes out of bounds.
Looks like it's going to stay Black ball. It's a pretty good exchange here, and kind of surprising that John didn't drop it in. He's the closest that anybody can come to dunking, as you can see from his jump here. And everybody's a little surprised it didn't go in.
Well, he maintains that he jumps as high now, off the shot, and a la Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley went up the second time just as high as the first. Shot by Black from outside, the rebound. Inside, Hartshorn scores, and Black now takes a 7-3 lead.
And this takes one of those perfect bounces. You see Gold's in position for the rebound, but Swanson picks off the long bounce, and John sort of catches everybody else by surprise with that jump.
All right, this is Paramo. Looking at Lindquist in the lane. Larrañaga gives him a look as well. Now he gets it to him. No one falls back into his lap. Larrañaga outside, and he makes a score.
This is a very smart play. I mean, Juan has not played with us for some time, and his skills, by his own admission, are not quite up to everybody else's. But watch how Mark drops back, and he's paying more attention to Ryan Lindquist. Meantime, Juan, stepping into the open spot, unguarded, makes a shot he can make.
So Gold cuts the margin a little bit. They're down 7-4. Swanson feeds ahead. This is Hartshorn again. He'll turn and give the Black team a lead of 8-4.
This is where John's jumping ability is really unstoppable by most in this league. He has just enough room on the baseline, makes a quick corkscrew turn, and nobody can get a hand up.
His selection of shirts is well ahead of the rest of the league, too. It's very colorful.
Yeah, you should see the socks. It's pretty conservative on the sock front this time.
And that may be what he's smiling about right now.
This is a pretty commanding lead. 4 baskets right now. Gold's got to make up some ground.
This could be a quick last game. Who knows? Inside, there's Lindquist trying it out, and he'll score.
Really great pass from Alex here. Ryan's looking up, turns into a great bounce pass. And again, Ryan's size just keeps anybody from being able to get too close. He's actually fouled here. It would have been an and one if we were shooting free throws in this league.
But he'll take the result of the play that pulls Gold back into the ball game here a little bit and keeps Black from getting that game point. 8-5. Long court pass up court. This is Begay. Daniel stops and fires. Could be a game winner, doesn't. Lindquist denies the rebound.
Black has definitely cooled off. Sometimes the pressure of getting game point comes into play a little bit. You know, you think too hard about it.
Hardest point in the game to get.
Yep.
Into the paint. This is Lindquist. Back out. McDonald has time.
In and out. Oh, man.
And there's the putback by Paramo.
Herb being our oldest player, everybody does kind of root for Herb, of course, unless you're playing against him and he's trying to catch up. That's in and out, and Paramo has an easy putback here.
And that's normally a shot he makes. Black's back in action, trying to close this out. He'll take the shot. Is it a game winner? Yes, it is.
Mark just sort of said, I'm going to end this myself, but this is a great misdirection play. Turn back dribble. Mark's a real creative player. One of the best out here for the Noontime Legends.
And thinks well on the run, and that carries the black team to the victory here this afternoon. Well, there's the final. Black holds on after she shot out to a big lead. Gold came back, forced the action, but 44% shooting from the field carried Black to the win, led by Mark Harrell and also Jonathan Hartshorn this afternoon.
If you shoot 44% in this league, you're doing pretty good. Gold just couldn't get the offense going, but they stayed in there, got to within 2 when Black cooled off, made a game out of it. It was a fun outing here on the Noontime Legends.
For Paul Ingles, I'm Steve Martin. Thanks for watching. We've got more highlight action coming later on. Another round of top plays coming up.
All right, one more time for top plays. Number 10.
Gutierrez to Wood on the wing. Near steal by Flegg. Wood pulls up. Right side of the screen. Lovato positions inside on Begay. Wood finds him. Blue bucket. Replay. Flegg misses the steal. Lansing steps up. Flegg traps. Wood sees what Lovato's up to under the basket and shows good patience until he can split the D with a pass. Joe bumps Ben off for the score.
Number 9.
Purple fast break now. Fast bounce pass from Rod to Anthony, back to Rod. Money from 12. Galloway wondering where his help is. Another look. Rod starts to pull up. Has plenty of room to shoot, but shares with Flegg, who returns the favor. Decent challenge from Yang on Lansing, but his aim is true. As Elvis Costello would sing, count it for Purple.
Number 8.
Another Purple possession. Similar play as Wood to Lovato earlier. This time Ben Begay for Purple withstands trapping pressure from Ingles and Galloway and finds Anthony Flegg just past Hartshorn under the basket. A really nice catch and a solid finish by Flegg.
Number 7. Next red possession. V Hill again on the break. Crossover move through the lane. And this is a nice move to get open, but can't finish it with the right hand. But Vigil never stops, steals it back from Guerin, turns, and will fire from the arc. Makes up for the miss. Number 6. This is Mark Harrell. Bounce pass to Bonnie, looks for some room, and then drops to Donald, who drops it back to Bonnie, and he fires the patented deep ball, and he gets one, as they all are, for gold. On the replay, Bonnie shoots and starts heading down court so you know where the ball's headed. Bonifacio and Glada hop, skip, and jump to celebrate. Number 5.
Gold possession. Mark Emmons, who would normally have a hard time getting one past a much taller Flegg, gets a step on him, off a pass to Martinez, gets the angle, and gets the hoop. Replay from underneath. I think Mark's a little surprised to even get the pass from Donald. Makes a good two-handed grab, and the perfect pivot hits the square. Basket. Goal.
Number 4.
Purple holds the edge in this one. The veteran, 66-year-old Bruce Sharon, takes a kick-out pass from Flegg down low and steps up with another long one that settles in the back of the basket and drops through.
Number 3, this is Joe Lovato in blue. A pitch to Curtis Vigil gets slapped away from behind by Begay. Lovato chases it out of bounds, falling, fires back to Lansing, who throws in the out-of-focus jumper assist Lovato. Basket. Blue. Number 2. Galloway and Martinez team up again. Galloway draws the defense, but a cross-court pass to a wide-open Martinez, pump fakes past Gutierrez, and hits it from 10. Galloway convinced everyone he's going to go to the hole, may have decided at the last second to share it, and Martinez makes the nice move and finishes. And our number 1 top play. Green's looking for 9. Emmons a little too strong on the bank, but Rich Wood is there to flip it in. Oh, no! But he pulls the board. Another chance goes down. Wood and the Green win. And the congrats passed all around. It's another NTL showdown that goes into the books. Well, not really. There's no book. It's just something we sports guys like to say.
the legends have really aged well, and I saw them playing, recently, and the guys are out there still running up and down. I appreciate that, and appreciate the sense of just maintaining their physical fitness that this opportunity provides.
All of us, we're getting older and realizing the days ahead are probably fewer than the days behind, and so each day becomes special, and each opportunity to play basketball with a good group is really special.
I can't become younger, but this is as young as I'm going to be, and what I can do is enjoy and live as fully in this moment with my resources, with the people who are around me as possible.
I do think about when I'm not going to be able to play anymore. I think I saw a news report of some guy that was playing pickup ball at 86 or something. And as long as Herb is around, he's always going to be about 8 years ahead of me. So as long as he continues to play, I've got at least an 8-year expectation that I'll be able to play at least as long as Herb, if I'm lucky. But whenever that time comes, or whenever that injury happens, or whenever the wheels just won't go anymore, I know I'm still going to show up to watch whoever's still playing with the Noontime Legends. Watch from the sidelines, maybe coach a little bit, whether they want it or not. Shoot around on the off basket, and just be sort of close to the action somehow.
I don't want to over-glorify basketball in talking about it. Right? This is your and my and some other folks' venue for working some of this stuff out and for taking out our competitive juices. There's nothing, unique that only basketball can do this. Other sports, other ways, book groups do this for other people. Faith communities do it for other people. It's where people come together and treat each other with some kind of respect and in a spirit of dialogue. Those are all places this happens. Basketball is just one of the better ones. Lots of places to call home, and to make peace.
Yeah. It's just been such a great gift. It's a little weird, maybe, to care so much, to want to document it, or to just be thinking about it as much as I do. But who can explain those things, right? It's like trying to explain why music is great or what love is. You just know it when you feel it, and you know why it's important, and you know why you're there on some level. So you just keep showing up and sharing the love. It's about love, ultimately. That's what Noontime Legends means to me. I mean, you might as well call it noontime love.
Start at 7 straight up, and then you keep going. What time is it?